Why did Jungkook suddenly choose silence while the world begged for answers? And what truth did Taehyung finally reveal that left millions of ARMY speechless? What really happened last night? And why did Jungkook choose to stay silent when the whole world demanded an explanation? Before you continue reading, don't forget to like this report, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe, because what you're about to uncover might change the entire way you see Jungkook, Taehyung, and the mysterious woman whose name has been whispered with increasing intensity across the fandom. ARMY everywhere is asking the same terrifying question. Was she really someone special to Jungkook? Or was there a reason he refused to speak that none of us saw coming? And why did Taehyung, of all people, step forward at the exact moment Jungkook chose silence? It all began in the most unexpected way, during a night that was supposed to be ordinary, uneventful, maybe even peaceful. Yet somewhere between the flashes of cameras, the muffled rush of footsteps, and the echo of a door closing behind them, something shifted. Something broke. Something happened that made Jungkook, the golden magne known for his honesty, his transparency, his emotional openness, retreat into an unsettling quiet that left millions of fans uneasy. The silence wasn't normal. It wasn't accidental. And it wasn't harmless. It felt deliberate, almost protective, as if he were guarding something fragile, something dangerous, something he didn't want the world to tamper with. But what could it be? Was it connected to that woman? The one seen walking beside him for only a moment, just long enough for the rumors to explode? The one whose face appeared in blurred screenshots, accompanied by endless theories, speculations, and fears? ARMY couldn't stop asking who she was, why she was there, and what she meant to Jungkook. And as the tension grew, the silence grew with it, until Taehyung finally stepped forward, breaking the one thing no one expected him to break: the silence between two people who have always understood each other without words. Why Taehyung? Why at that moment? And why did his expression look so heavy, so conflicted, as if he had been carrying the truth for far longer than anyone realized? Those who witnessed it said that Taehyung's voice trembled slightly, not with fear, but with something deeper, something raw, perhaps even protective. He didn't reveal everything, not at once, not directly. Instead, he gave fragments, hints, glimpses into a truth that seemed almost too emotional to say outright. And each word he offered only deepened the mystery surrounding Jungkook's silence. Why did he hesitate? Why did he look away whenever the topic arose? Was he hiding something? Or was he protecting someone? As the questions spiraled, ARMY began piecing together the timeline. The moment Jungkook was spotted with the mysterious woman, the moment fans began speculating whether she was someone from his past, someone from his present, or someone he wasn't ready to define. And the moment Taehyung watched everything unfold, his eyes unreadable, his reactions subtle, his silence perhaps more meaningful than Jungkook's. What truly shook fans was not just the possibility that the woman might hold a special place in Jungkook's life, but the emotional intensity behind the moment when Taehyung finally spoke up. Was he defending Jungkook? Was he revealing something Jungkook couldn't? Or was he trying to stop the chaos before it spiraled beyond control? Some fans believed Taehyung already knew who the woman was. Others believed he had been waiting for Jungkook to speak, giving him space, giving him time, until that time ran out. Because the speculation grew too loud, too wild, too painful. And there is only so long a friend can watch someone struggle before stepping in. But the biggest question remains: what exactly did Taehyung reveal? He didn't name the woman, yet his words hinted at familiarity. He didn't confirm anything romantic, yet his tone suggested significance. He didn't contradict Jungkook. He protected him, and that alone created shockwaves. Why would Jungkook need protecting? Why would Taehyung feel the need to step in before Jungkook spoke for himself? What connection did the mysterious woman have that was serious enough to trigger this level of emotional caution? Theories began spreading like wildfire. Some said she was someone from Jungkook's inner circle. Some said she was a person he respected deeply. Others believed she was someone who didn't want the spotlight, who wasn't prepared for the chaos of public attention, someone whose identity needed shielding. And if that were true, then Jungkook's silence wasn't suspicious. It was compassionate. It was intentional. It was him putting someone else's well-being before his own image. Yet that still didn't answer the question ARMY kept repeating. Why did Taehyung speak instead of Jungkook? Did Jungkook ask him to? Did Taehyung choose to? Or was it because Taehyung couldn't bear to watch the misunderstandings crush his closest friend? Rumors began swirling that Taehyung had witnessed the moment Jungkook made a difficult decision, one that required him to stay silent, even when silence hurt. One that forced him to weigh the truth against the consequences. One that left him torn between honesty and protection. And if that woman truly mattered to Jungkook, if she was indeed someone special, then his silence wasn't avoidance. It was devotion. It was respect. It was his way of shielding something he wasn't ready for the world to dissect. But why does this matter so much to ARMY? Why do fans feel this emotional pull, this ache, this need for clarity? Because they care not just about Jungkook as an idol but as a human being. They've watched him grow, evolve, struggle, triumph. They've seen him laugh, cry, and reveal pieces of his heart that made millions feel connected to him in ways words can't explain. And now, faced with a silence that feels unfamiliar, they're scared. Scared of losing transparency. Scared of misunderstandings. Scared of watching him hurt. That is why Taehyung's intervention hit so hard. Because when he spoke, even without giving details, he made one thing clear. Jungkook wasn't alone. He wasn't hiding. He wasn't avoiding. He was simply choosing the path that felt right for him, even if it looked confusing from the outside. And perhaps the real shock is that Taehyung's words felt like a message, not just to fans but to Jungkook himself. A reminder that he had support, that he didn't have to carry everything silently, that he didn't need to protect the world from the truth or protect the truth from the world. But what happens now? Will Jungkook eventually speak? Will the woman's identity remain a secret? Will the silence continue? Or will this mark the beginning of a revelation no one saw coming? The world waits. ARMY waits. And with every passing moment, the tension grows stronger, the questions grow louder, and the mystery becomes even more emotionally gripping. Because deep down, everyone wants to know the truth behind Jungkook's silence. Was it love? Was it fear? Was it loyalty? Or was it something far more complicated? Only Jungkook knows. Only Taehyung understands. And only time will tell whether the truth will finally emerge, or remain forever tucked behind the quiet, protective silence that started it all. What happened after Taehyung's unexpected statement? Why did his words feel like the beginning of something even bigger? Something heavier, something Jungkook himself seemed unprepared to face. ARMY could feel the shift instantly. The air changed. The atmosphere tightened. It was as if Taehyung had opened a door Jungkook wasn't ready to walk through yet. And now both were standing on the edge of a truth that threatened to unravel everything they had carefully kept hidden away. And the hours following Taehyung's reveal, fans began noticing something strange. Jungkook didn't deny anything. He didn't correct anything. He didn't clarify anything. Instead, he became even quieter, almost withdrawn, as though Taehyung's words had touched a part of him he had been desperately trying to hide. It raised more questions than answers. If the mysterious woman wasn't special, why didn't Jungkook simply say so? If she was just a friend, why did silence seem safer than explanation? And if she truly meant nothing, why did Taehyung speak with such protective emotion in his voice? Those who saw Jungkook behind the scenes said he looked conflicted, torn between relief and fear, as if Taehyung speaking had lifted a weight off his shoulders but also exposed something fragile he had hoped to protect for a little longer. Was Jungkook hiding his feelings? Was he protecting hers? Or was he simply overwhelmed by the storm that grew far too big, far too fast? The truth is, Jungkook has always been careful about the people he cares for. He has never been the type to use someone for attention, nor has he ever been careless with matters of the heart. So why did this situation feel different? Why did the world sense that